Robert,
Yes.
you're up. Whoa! You're up. Go ahead.
I'm sure I get the whole three.
I got it.
And now for something completely different. I'm Robert LoScalzo. I'm a resident of Whitestone. And I was present at the October 27th, 2008 meeting of Community Board 7 when the public was told to leave this auditorium so that certain matters could be discussed in private. I was skeptical about whether or not the board was entitled to exclude the public under the circumstances of that night. So I contacted the New York State Committee on Open Government, which administrates the open meetings law. That committee has issued an advisory opinion concerning the October 27th closed-door session, which, no matter what you choose to call it, was a meeting falling within the requirements of the open meetings law. That meeting could only have properly become a closed executive session if criteria of the open meetings law were satisfied, but they were not. So let's review the requirements to lawfully initiate an executive session that excludes the public. You must have a purpose for the executive session that is among the few that are permitted by the open meetings law, and there are very few of them. They're in the handout that I will give you before I leave. During a public meeting, you must have a motion identifying the general areas of the subjects to be considered, and then you must have a majority vote of the total membership in favor of initiating the session. If you're lacking any one of those three things, there cannot be an executive session. What you cannot have is the board leadership directing the public to leave the auditorium, the board membership told to stay, and an executive session initiated just by fiat of the board's leadership, in complete disregard of all of the rules. But that's exactly what occurred on October 27th last year. CB7 improperly prevented the public from witnessing the business that was conducted secretly in this room. As the public was entitled to be present but was unjustifiably excluded, CB7 now owes the public a complete accounting and disclosure of everything that occurred during the improper executive session. And although he's not here tonight, I call upon Chairman Kelty to voluntarily make a comprehensive disclosure on the record during the next CB7 meeting. I hope those of you who are here will inform him that the presentation here was made. Moreover, the Executive Director of the Committee on Open Government also writes, and I'm quoting from his advisory opinion, any person present at the executive session may describe or provide information to the public concerning the conversation or discussion that occurred during that closed session. I would appreciate hearing confidentially, of course, from any board member who supports the public's right to know and who regrets participating in an improper secret meeting. My email and telephone number are included on the handout, and I thank you all for your time tonight.
Thank you. I will make sure that the chairperson gets high-tech guys at work.